Hey, well, hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the show. Albuquerque, you're on line one. Go.
Colin, what's your problem?
What's going on with you today?
You're gonna have to speak up. I can't hear a thing.
We can't hear anything. Who's working the phones?
Who's working the phone? It's that big monster over there.
What are you doing over
there?
there? Why do we pay you if you're not answering the phone?
No, he's crying again. He's crying again.
We can't do anything with this guy.
Oh, Sweetums, bless your heart. You didn't do anything wrong. Never.
Look at him. Look
Not
at
a
him.
thing.
He's a great team player. He's
Yeah,
going
he's
right
smiling.
with
He's laughing.
it. From Sweetums, Bree, and I, welcome to the show,
Hi, everybody. Welcome.
I don't know if we can do a normal beginning. I think
No,
we've.
you started that.
I have started. That's on me. Yes. And that helps a little bit too. We were just talking a little bit in our pregame.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't gotten a chance to record in a little bit,
Yeah.
so it kind of gets the wheels moving a little bit, gets things spinning. It's a nice
Yeah.
way to icebreaker and all that.
Yeah, as soon as I say, well, hello, everybody, I kind of like kick into this. And I don't
Yes.
even know how that started.
I love that though. I
Thank
really
you.
do. I usually listen to pretty much every. Well, I have listened to every episode. It is a great intro. It's
Thank
really
you.
good. I like it.
I was going to say I try, but I don't know how it happened, so I can't really say that.
Bria, I just happened to notice your shirt. What an amazing
Why,
shirt.
thank you. Yes.
That is one of the most amazing shirts I've ever seen in my life. Whoa.
Wow, and guess what? One of you could win this shirt right now.
Get out of here.
Yes,
What?
absolutely. Because we hit 1,000 streams.
Yes!
I actually can't believe it, though.
Heisman. I'm a Heisman post, but yeah. Ah, it feels good.
I
That feels
know.
good.
It's so, humbling is like a weak word compared to what I feel. It's actually unbelievable. I can't believe it.
Little look behind the curtain. Bria texted me when we hit that, and it was a photo shot of the number,
Yeah.
and just kind of some excitement and everything. And I was in the middle of work. I see it, and I'm like, yes, and I
Yeah.
felt really good. And I messaged you, and then I got about an hour and a half or whatever of work left, and I'm driving back, and it just is kind of hitting me of what that means. And you're so right. Humbling doesn't, because my first word was humbling, but it didn't feel right.
Yeah.
It-
It's stronger than that.
Yes, and at the same time, I hope that everybody that has watched one episode, all the episodes, anything like that, you guys take some pride in that too. This is it's a team
Yeah,
effort kind of
I
thing.
like
Sweetums, you guys, all of this is started and begins with you and I wanting to work together, but it's become so much more.
Yeah, absolutely. It's become this community, this group of friends, Muppety pals. It's just beautiful, and
Yeah.
I'm so happy and proud of everything, the whole dang thing.
Yeah.
So happy, in fact,
Yeah, nice.
that we want to give one of you a shirt.
Oh, good job. Nice. Oh, I love a good segue. Love a good transition.
I love a good segue. So I put them in this, what are these hats called?
Oh,
With the fur on top?
yeah, and they got the, I
With the
don't know,
flaps.
do those have an actual name?
I bet they do.
I bet you they do, and I bet you it's going to probably show up
Yeah.
like as a little graphic somewhere around here or something.
And it's a hat thingy. You wear it in the winter.
Yes, it covers your ears.
Yeah.
Ear hat muff thing.
That's it.
I'm pretty sure that's
That's
your
what it
actual
is.
name
That's
of
the
it. Ear muff hat thing.
Yeah. Hatology. That's the word.
I like that,
The
yes.
scientific name.
Yes. Do you want to draw? Do you want to?
You draw.
Okay.
I'll mix it up and then you
Yeah,
draw.
yeah, good idea. Well, it's a
Yeah.
team effort kind of thing.
Thank you to everybody who took the time to submit your name also.
It's very cool.
Maybe we could do another drawing sometime.
Well, I was just gonna say, we hit 2,000. I think we kind of got to do it
yeah,
again.
Yeah,
So,
we can keep these names in the hat.
Yes, in the hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice to get different hats in there.
Yeah, I don't really wear
let's
this hat
see.
often.
Of the first 1,000 views,
Yes.
who our first winner is.
Who
And
you'll
it
wear?
is-
You'll win this T-shirt. I'm wearing.
Yes, Haley B.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, I'm so happy. I mean, I'd be happy if any of you won, but Haley's so sweet. I'm excited for
Cool,
her.
I love your excitement. Oh, that's great. Haley, thank you so much.
Oh
Congratulations.
my goodness. I can't wait to tell you.
I wear a size large. I guess a medium would work, but a large should be all
You're
right.
gonna take Haley's shirt.
Isn't she getting me a shirt? I thought that's how that
Right,
works.
that's how this works. Yeah, whoever got it was going to buy you
I
something.
completely misunderstood this. I'm so sorry. Okay, well, we'll get Haley.
Well,
I'm sure Bree
If
will be
only
in
we
touch.
edited our episodes, we could save our face.
I love that idea as a contest, though. We had 1,000 views, and you
So
buy
you-
us something.
You have the honor of buying us something.
We're doing
on our
all
wish
this
list.
entertaining over here. Come on. Terrible. I'm so sorry. Haley, congratulations.
Congratulations, Haley. I will send you a message probably before this airs to let you know and everything, but so excited.
Thanks so much for listening and reading, watching, and all the above. And keep on watching, everybody, because the more views we get, we hit another 1,000, we'll pull another name.
There we go.
If that sounds good to you. I didn't mean to just
I
throw
like
that
that.
out. Okay.
No, I do. I like that.
Good,
also,
good.
I'm going to slide this hat out of frame.
Yeah. We're done with you, Hat Sweetums, and we can take that to the prop table.
Why, thank you, sweetie.
So good,
To
so
the
good.
prop
Best
table.
assistant ever.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
such an actor.
I like that, though. Oh,
So,
what an episode already. So we should draw out of that hat.
yeah.
Let's do it.
I thought it'd actually be kind of fun, real quick, to let the audience again in on kind of behind the curtain stuff. We kind of had fun with breaking the fourth wall, very Muppet-like.
Very Muppet, yeah. I like that.
Bree has got a big, Bree and Matt have some big stuff coming up. So we are going to be, this is episode 1 of a marathon we're going to do.
We're going to do a batch recording, so you'll notice that our hair is not going to change and stuff.
We're going to be very cartoon characters, very much. You know, the same costume every episode, every time.
So, Matt and I are going on our honeymoon. We are leaving, so if you're watching this in real time, we will be leaving this week. And we want to keep you guys with Muppety content, so we're going to do a batch recording, and I'm going to edit like a madman for the next 48 hours and get it all up, so it'll be scheduled and ready to go.
Well, I don't like putting you on the spot. I really wanted to bring this up because it gives me another opportunity to give you credit and all the work you put into this. I come here or we go somewhere and I do some talking and make a funny noise and a weird intro, but you do so much of the heavy lifting on this show, and I know how much it's going to be on you the next couple of days doing all that. I and the audience really do appreciate you. Really
Thank you. That's really sweet. And it's a passion project. I love hanging out with you and making all of these like funny memories, and I like making these connections and relationships with other fellow Muppet lovers, and it's all good, as Tim Barnes would say. It's all good.
Nicely done. Nicely done. All right.
Okay.
On with the show.
All right. Who polled last?
Sweetums.
Please.
we actually.
He's busy at the prop table.
We might need a real assistant.
Maybe we can hire Matt.
I was going to say Matt or Ruby. Anybody?
Anybody? Who do we pulled? Oh, I know. I pulled last because you pulled Honey.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, so
you're good at this.
I just got to remember.
That's nice.
So I think you pull now, and then I pull out of the.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
All right.
We got it. The Muppet Fact/Quotet.
One of our favorites.
Yes.
We love all that. So that's really, All right.
What do we got?
It's neck and neck. So let's see here. Oh, we have a quote and even.
Looks like we're tied.
Wow, still
Who would
tied.
have guessed?
That is really weird.
One of these days.
Do you think Sweetums is just really bad at keeping score, and it's just
I
easier
think we
for
all
him?
are.
I think.
We've just given up.
So true.
I can't believe we used to keep track of that.
Yeah, we did. We really tried
And
for a
the
little while
Muppets.
there.
I can't imagine trying to say them in order
No,
now.
I wouldn't want to do that to you. It might take up half the episode at a certain point. So we have here a quote. He admired the job of the man who walks along the road picking up trash with a long stick. He thought that guy had a great job, walking along with a stick, enjoying the road, and doing the only good in the world with hundreds of small actions. Lisa Henson about her father, Jim Henson.
Oh, it's so warm. It's so cozy. It's so wholesome. That is so sweet.
And that hit me. That got me.
Because it's a father-daughter dynamic perspective.
Yeah, and doing this with you and everything. I was really fortunate with my dad that he was a big believer in certain things, and you might your grandpa. He's not necessarily a wordsmith, but he is somebody who, when he has a thought, it's so eloquent and it's so meaningful. And I remember at a young age, we were going getting gyros or something like that downtown, and there was a guy in front of us that was treating the clerk real bad, and my dad went out of his way to treat the guy really good and tell him he's doing a good job and all that.
I do stuff like that.
He was always a big believer in you treat the owner of the company the same as the clerk. You see, you treat everybody equally and stuff. Things like that. it's not the same type of thing, but I feel that in that quote. I feel that kind
that in there too.
of
Yeah.
appreciating the everyday that we all exist in and we all have,
Yeah.
and also appreciating people.
Yeah.
You know,
There's nobody lesser than you.
yeah, there's no, and the idea too that that you can enjoy, like, I think we all know people that whoa, that person's amazing at this. They could easily do that for a career, but they're doing this. They're doing another thing, and it's because they love that other thing so much. And this they may be good at, but they don't love it as much.
Yeah.
Athletes, we see this a lot with athletics oftentimes, where there are, for every person that plays the game because they love it or something like that, there's somebody who's playing the game because they were really good at it and they can make a living at it.
Yeah.
It ain't exactly their passion. When you see them finally get a chance to retire and do their passion, you really see them happy. You really see them enjoying life.
Right.
It's no different than a person who enjoys, cleaning or picking up garbage or any of these things.
Yeah.
I really like that quote. I'd never heard that one.
Yeah,
That's a
I
good one.
really like that one too. And for everyone, like, work isn't their whole life. Work is just something that pays for them to be able to do what they want to do, like after work hours or something. So yeah, no one's lesser than you. Do what you love.
Yeah, yes.
I like that quote
That's
too.
good.
That's really nice.
That's a good one.
All right.
Ooh, the big one.
Sentimental. Oh, it's getting so dwindling.
Yeah, that part is getting a little. I don't
No.
know how I feel about that.
Well, let's see who we got here. We have Link Hogthrob.
Oh,
Pigs
wow.
in Space.
Pigs in space. Yes.
Could you do his voice?
Oh wow, I haven't thought of his voice in a long time.
It's like who's that guy who was in he does like the law commercials.
And he has a very no.
And he was in
wow.
It's escaping me. He was in like
oh,
the law
William
show.
Shatner.
Yeah,
William Shatner.
Yeah.
Yes.
He has that esque for me.
He does. Okay, yeah, I can hear
Yeah.
that. It's very dramatic and on point.
Yeah.
It's a little more like that.
That's a really good William Shatner.
You just got to really catch it. Once you get it down, it's not so bad. It's like that.
Do you want to? This is unrelated to the most. Do you want to hear something like cutely embarrassing?
Yes, please. Everybody wants to hear it.
Matt and I do very, very bad Christopher Walken voices with each other in private.
So good.
We'll be driving and they're so bad. They're not even close, but we'll do them. We'll talk to each other like we're Christopher Walken while we're running errands or something.
The certain impressions, it doesn't matter if you're good at them. You just want to do it. It's just fun to do. Christopher Walken's one of those voices. He's just fun to do.
Wow.
Oh, wow. The watch. That's the word you got to do. Every Walken impression has to involve watch. Look at the watch. He had this watch. It's a really important watch.
I love Christopher Walken.
Oh, I love
so
Christopher Walken.
much.
So good.
So much.
Christopher Walken, like a lot of actors, especially at his age, you're seeing more of like him playing a caricature of Christopher Walken nowadays. A lot more, still acting in that way, but you know, like De Niro, Pacino. A lot of actors end up into that realm. But there is a movie called Seven Psychopaths with Sam Rockwell, Christopher Walken, and Walken acts in that. And I don't know how much you get to see him do that much anymore. I saw the most recent Dune, and he's in that, and he does some acting in that a bit.
Yeah.
But Seven Psychopaths might be the last like real performance of his, and it's good. It's good. It's a dark comedy. It's one of those. Great movie. I like that movie.
Anything with Christopher in it.
Anything with
Sign me
Walken.
Anyway, back to Link.
Yes, and one more quick thing. If you are looking for a palate cleanser or something else along with this show to make you laugh, I encourage you to look up the sketch of Christopher Walken.
I was going to say that.
The googly eyes. He's I don't know if he's a plant guy or whatever, but it's just him and a bunch of plants, and he puts googly eyes on them. Because the plants, he's a plant guy, but he's afraid of plants. So he puts googly eyes on them because they're less afraid, and it's just him talking.
I want to see that now.
He may be the only host in the history of SNL, and this is saying something,
Yeah.
where I think his most memorable sketches, I know there's the cowbell sketch,
Yeah.
but I think if you go back,
The
it's
Continental.
the Continental, yes.
I love
that was
the
one of my first
Continental.
favorite sketches.
Yes.
And his best sketches are just him and the camera.
Yeah, because it's so good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Check out those sketches.
I thought you were gonna say when it's like the Walken reunion when
That's a really
everybody's
good
doing
one.
the
Yes.
impressions. That one's really funny.
Amy Poehler's is
Yes,
classic.
yes, yes.
I think it's Keaton that's in that one too,
Yeah.
or somebody that is really good. But yeah,
Oh
there's
my God,
Bill
so
Hader
funny.
nails it, of course.
I love Bill Hader.
Love Bill Hader.
Oh my
love
gosh.
Bill Hader. Bill, always welcome on the show.
Yeah, we love you,
Anytime,
Bill.
sir. Yep.
On first name basis.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
On to Link.
On to Link.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I was going to look up when we did the other guy, because we've had another pig in
Oh
space.
yeah, Dr. Strangepork.
Right. We had Dr. Strangeborg.
I like Link.
I like Link too.
Yeah, he's a likable captain. There's there's a
Yes.
history of unlikable captains like Futurama, Zach Brannigan.
Yes, yes.
Like he's funny, but he would drive me crazy. Just like
Yes.
stupid Zach.
Yeah, it never and scare the heck out of you too.
Oh yeah.
Professor Strangepork we did in episode 26 in January.
Oh my gosh, so long ago.
That's pretty crazy.
Oh wow.
So with Link, very similar to him, appearance-wise.
Yeah.
But a little more. Actually, not that you said. I don't know if it's just in my head now, but actually got a little bit of a Shatner kind of
That's
the
what
way
I'm
his
saying.
eyes are
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, a little of that like I'm the lead male here.
Well, and with the name, it almost kind of tells you hog throb. He's
Yeah.
supposed to be the heart throb of the group
the
and
ladies'
everything.
pigs.
Yeah. So he's got a little of that going
Yeah.
for him. I think, like you said, a good leader. A good leader.
There's bravery sprinkled in there.
Yes.
A little bit of like I don't know. You know how there's that like lovable idiot quality.
Yes, a little of that in there too. Yes.
A little from time to time. Yeah.
Which it fits the character and the Muppets, of course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much him.
Yeah. Charismatic. Yeah.
Oh yes, and charismatic. That's a good one.
I like their spacesuits.
I do like their space
I'd like to
suits.
rock one of those.
Yeah, I
That'd be
definitely
fun.
rock one of those.
Yeah.
I've always admired astronauts and things, so any
yeah.
chance to wear something even a little close to that, I would take that. I would definitely do that.
I don't know if I ever asked you this, or maybe we did when we were talking about the Strangepork episode, but that was back in January. If you could travel to like a different planet, and you would be like sustainable on that planet just to visit, where would you go?
I feel like it's really the easiest answer, but Saturn.
Oh,
I think I'm
think it's
very
the easiest
curious to
answer.
know if and I know not just standing on Saturn you'd be able to, but I'd
Yeah.
love to know if with a telescope or anything, if you could actually see. And I realize they are not real rings; it's a bunch of matter that is kind of formed that way. But even that, I think would be pretty.
That's so wild.
When you see the Hubble telescope shots that we've gotten of Saturn and everything, there's no words. There's just no words.
It's unfathomable.
The first time looking at them when they first released them, I had to remind myself to breathe because I was just so caught up in it and everything.
Yeah.
It's so amazing to me. I don't know how you can't feel
Just awestruck.
and appreciative
Yeah.
that we're in a time and age where we can see the rings of Saturn. We
Yeah.
can see
That's
actual
wild.
images of these things. I think. And the moon is one of my oldest friends, so
course.
I mean,
Yeah.
it
Your first love.
that felt like the easiest answer. But when I think about it, actually, I mean, it would be pretty dang cool. You see the shots of astronauts and people on the moon looking at the Earth. That would be pretty wild.
Yeah. Oh man, to see Earth from a different.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Oh man,
But
I feel like your head would explode.
I do think Saturn would be just because of the matter and everything around
Yeah.
it. I think that'd be pretty cool. And some of
Totally.
the things I've read about the actual planet and the way it is. I think that'd be. What about you?
Yeah. Matt and I have asked each other this question, so I have one in my head. I would like to go to Neptune because I think the blue would just be insane
Oh, I
to
didn't
see
even
and
think of
everything.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to change my answer.
As you wear the blue. Yeah.
That is a really cool one. That's a
Yeah.
great one. I didn't think of that.
It would be kind of like I know it's very cold there, probably why it's blue. So it'd be like a winter wonderland, or maybe, I mean, not snow, but it'd be very cold. That'd be cool.
we would like to mention, just for the record, neither of us chose Pluto, not because we don't consider it a planet, but just we had other choices.
Yes.
Pluto is cool. We have nothing against
You're
Pluto.
cool with Pluto.
We're down with
Team
Pluto. Go
Pluto.
Pluto. Team Pluto. Yes, yes.
I think we have our
It's a
episode
bunch-
title.
Yes, we do. Yes, nice.
Team Pluto.
Nice. Team Pluto.
Let's put Link in a situation.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
What do we got? Ooh. If you were to throw a birthday party for this Muppet, what would be the theme and activities?
Huh. Interesting.
So I feel like we do this twice. And the first time we do it, of course, we go with a space theme.
Yeah.
And Link likes it, but it's kind of like, well, I kind of
I've
saw that
seen this
coming.
before.
So almost like going a complete other direction,
Yeah.
like a nautical kind of like theme,
Right.
or a Hawaiian theme.
I
People
thought
do that a
tropical.
lot. Yeah, tropical. Yeah, I think like something like that would
I
be a
think-
nice change of pace.
Yeah, my first thought was tropical.
I just realized something though, because in my head I'm thinking of a luau kind of theme.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that'd be really cool. He's a pig. Like, I don't know if you can do the luau kind of theme. Like,
That's
hey, guess
true.
what's for dinner? I'm like, oh wait, Chicho, all vegan. It's an all vegan luau. Jeez. It's got awkward.
That would be like, is it hot in here?
Yeah. What happened to Dr. Strange Pork?
Oh, gee, oh no.
No, it got dark. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's so maybe not that.
Yeah.
Maybe something different.
Oh, maybe, I know I've said like a murder mystery party
I
before.
was just
but
thinking murder
really?
mystery. I swear
No
to God,
way.
I was
Oh my
just thinking
gosh.
murder mystery. That's
I think that
weird.
you would enjoy
Yeah.
that. 'Cause, like a dinner set.
It's wild.
That is really
No
crazy.
matter how much that happens to us, I still
That's
cannot
really
get
weird.
used to it.
Yeah. I think you would enjoy that though, like a little mystery and to like feel smart and everything and try to solve the case.
I like that. I think
Yeah.
I think something like that. I think the tropical theme are both good ideas.
Oh, we could put them together.
And I think
Tropical murder mystery.
there you. Oh wow, great idea. We actually should do that for our
That
birthdays.
sounds
Like one of
fun,
these years.
yeah.
Like that'll get me to celebrate my birthday.
I love a murder mystery party.
I've always wanted to do something like that. I've never gotten to do anything like
Yeah,
that.
I've hosted 5 of them,
Wow, cool.
and I wrote 3 of them.
Dang, that is impressive, hon.
Thank you.
Wow.
I've had this little idea cooking up, and I haven't like said it on the air because I haven't done it yet. But I was thinking I could do like a Muppet themed murder mystery and sell it as like a digital download on our Etsy or something,
Yeah.
so other people
Oh,
could.
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm all in on that. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah,
I know
they're
we've-
very fun.
We've talked about other ideas too, so I mean
Yeah.
that's the in that essence, in that theme of that. Oh, I like that a lot. That's
They're
a great
so
idea.
fun. Yeah.
I've always wanted to do something like that, so that'd be pretty cool.
That'd
I'm
be
all
really
in on
fun.
that.
Yeah.
Let me know if you want any help assisting with writing or anything
yeah,
like that.
a little
I-
co-writership.
Yeah, I like that.
Definitely.
Oh, it's a good idea. That's fun, and I think that's a good idea for him.
I think so too. Yeah. All right.
Wow, this episode's cooking like faster than any of our episodes usually go. I
know,
shouldn't have
it's
said
just so-
cooking. Now
I
I,
thought
feel
you did
bad.
that on
I did not
purpose.
mean to do that. I did not. I never, like, 1 out of every 1,000 puns are on purpose.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they just
Not a
happen.
punny guy.
I don't, I like puns
Yeah.
because I'm a dad. But I can't take credit as a creative for that. It's just the way my brain works. I do it all the time on the
That's
air.
fair.
I do it
Yeah.
at least like once a show on the air where I make a pun, but I don't mean to. And I'm like the last person to catch it. Like they're laughing, and I'm like, "What are you guys?"
like,
Oh,
yeah, I get it now. Maybe before we pick out, just to give him a little more credit,
Sure.
talk about him a little bit. He doesn't really get used in things outside of the Muppet TV show.
yeah.
I see him in the background in like movies, like when we recently watched the Muppets 2011.
Yeah, that's right. He was
we
in
would
there.
see him in the background, but yeah, not really used otherwise, like character-wise.
I wonder what they do to, again, breaking of the fourth wall and stuff, what they do with a lot of these puppets when they're not using them.
Yeah.
If they're sitting in storage or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And to further that, I wonder if there's a thought or intent, hey, we haven't used these Muppets in a while, let's use them. Or
Yeah.
even if it's just in the background and just to
I feel
change
like
it
that's-
up or
yeah,
anything.
Probably their frame of mind.
They've got such a big body of material, of tools basically to pull out of the kit. I wonder sometimes what happens with them and if there's a
Yeah.
thought on that. Especially great characters like the
Yeah.
not just Link, but his cohorts, his teammates.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe they didn't use him as much because it was kind of like a sketch within the show and that character was limited in that way, but I feel like he could be brought outside of that Pigs in Space sketch and just be Link or something like that.
It does feel like it would get difficult. A lot of the niche ones, with a lot of, not just Link, but a lot of the niche Muppets of where to insert them. So putting them in the background or putting them in. Especially in the movies, where almost everybody's not being themselves; they're playing a character sometimes. It might be a little bit easier.
Yeah, that's true.
Otherwise, it's got to be tough to find or be able to shoehorn them in or find ways to put them in.
That's funny that just thinking of that New Zealand just wiggled his way there because he's such a niche. But he's at the forefront, and we love that for him.
In so many, you still see him in these. Yeah, that's a weird one. That's a great one to bring up. Yeah. Like, where do we put Lou? He'll fit anywhere.
Yeah,
Lou will fit anywhere.
He just needs a fish in his hand.
He's got to be up there for Muppets that we mention the most. He's got to be one of them. Top 5.
Sam.
Like, he's one of the top 5. All right,
Link. The Woodya hat. For Mr.
Woodya.
Link Hogthrob. Good name, too.
It is a really good
Very
name.
clever.
Thank you. We should have taken a moment for that. I like the name. Love a good name like that, or the name when they really hit a name. You can almost feel like you're in the writer's room, like, oh, we got this. Yeah, that's good. We can move on.
That like inhale emotion of like, oh, that's brilliant.
It's gotta feel
that's good. Yeah. All right. I feel like we had like this same question but phrased differently for Doctor Strange Fork. Would you go out for a karaoke night with this Muppet?
Similar. Yeah, it is similar.
Because what was his karaoke song?
We did a bunch of space stuff, I think. Space Oddity and that kind of stuff. Yeah.
So would you go for a karaoke night?
Well, I think Link was already with us with Dr. Strange. He was probably at that same karaoke. Yeah. So definitely, we've already done it. We all did Space Oddity together. We had a great time. Ground control to Major Tom.
He'd probably be like, wait, it should be Major Link.
Only he does it just like Shatner. Ground control to Major Tom. Or Rocket Man.
Oh, Rocket Man would be good.
I think it's going to be a long, long time. Actually, Shatner did do Rocket Man, I think. Actually, I'm pretty sure he did cover that. Probably sold 1,000 records of it, too. More than that.
Oh, well, good for him.
I like the idea of all of us going to karaoke together.
I like that too.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Definitely would do this.
I think he would be one of those people that's like, come on, do a duet with me. And you're doing like a Grease, like Danny and Sandy or something.
Yeah. He would definitely have a song that you would never see coming. He definitely would have something like,
very powerful ballad or something.
He goes up there and starts just like out of nowhere, the sound of silence. And it's just all really moving. And
what's wrong?
Like it's all deep and emotional. Or it goes the other way where he starts doing YMCA or something like that. Like, what? Okay.
Oh, yeah. I like that.
Man.
I could see him pulling out some Adele.
Yes.
Getting in his feelings a little bit. Yeah.
Hello. Really gets it. And he actually has like some really good voice too.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I can see that. Yeah, he's got a good singing voice. I like that.
I like all that.
Aw, thank you, Link.
Thank you, Link.
Thank you, all of you, for being here. 1,000 streams. I can't believe it.
It's really, really impressive. And, while we are, as we told you, going to be recording a couple of these back to back, when we get back doing this again, cannot wait to see what number we're at.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And even if it's 1,001, we're appreciative.
Absolutely. We're not doing this for, fame, money. It's for
Although we will take sponsors. We'll take a sponsor. Anybody wants to sponsor, we will do that. But no, we're not doing it for any of those things.
It's for the time we get to spend together and then the relationships that we get to build with you guys and just having this Muppeted community. It means a lot. And I spend way too much time on the Muppet Instagram because you guys are so much fun.
If I had more free time, I would be just as bad. And it's because of all of you. Because really love interacting with all you guys.
Yeah, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you next time.
See you next time, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you.